Hiya! Welcome to LSB Feasters Radio Aircheck channel, where we keep great radio from the past alive. And I am so excited today because we're going to feature one of my favorite radio stations, 93 KHJ Los Angeles. This station was a top 40 powerhouse in Los Angeles. KHJ was so popular, Boss Radio was practically the soundtrack of Los Angeles. For many years, personality top 40 radio was dominated by lots of DJ chatter and long jingles. In 1965, legendary radio programmer Bill Drake, along with program director Ron Jacobs, changed that when they brought this streamlined Drake format to KHJ and transitioned it into being Southern California's must-listen-to radio station. And this radio station cranked out the biggest hits of the days, big promotions, bigger-than-life jocks. It was just huge. KHJ's DJ roster read like an all-star list with such talents as Johnny Williams, Charlie Tuna, Mark Elliott, Robert W. Morgan, Bobby Ocean, Humble Harve, Charlie Van Dyke, Gary Mack, and the Real Don Steele. KHJ was so popular that stations around the country tried to copy its sound. This air check features the Real Don Steele. Let's check it out on 93 KHJ.
Come to the sunshine, the Harper's Bazaar. What else? 510 KHJ. Happy birthday time. Here on the Real Don Steele Show.
Camaro. Official pace car at the Indy 500 this year. And right now, your Chevrolet dealer is offering Camaro Sport Coupes or convertibles, specially equipped and powered at special sales savings. No extra charge at all for the special hood stripe and 3-speed floor shift. Sure savings now during the Camaro Pace Setter Sale.
The Camaro Pace Setter Sale is now.
Best advice on borrowing money is don't, unless you also get DCP. Double credit power. DCP is a unique local loan service designed to provide you with additional money, even though you owe a balance, and to encourage you to build your credit through prompt payments. Never borrow because of DCP, but never borrow without it. Double credit power, only at local loan.
And they're beautiful folk, people.
93 KHJ. Try your eye. There's no more music. KHJ.
514 KHJ birthday firebird time. Flower power only here on the Real Don Steele Show. Animal. When I was young, Eric Birdie, Animals, 518 KHJ birthday firebird time for the Real Don Steele Show.
Hear that, surf? That's Hawaiian surf. And right now, it's up. To you, that is. To enter your Texaco dealer's $750,000 vacation derby. And you may be hearing it for real. Go into any Texaco service station and enter your Texaco dealer's vacation derby. 50 grand prizes of a 14-day Hawaiian vacation for two at the fabulous Sheraton Maui, with all expenses paid, and $1,000 cash spending money besides. Now wait, there's more. You may win a Chevrolet camper with custom interior, or one of 1,000 other prizes. To enter, just fill out a registration blank at your local Texaco service station. That's all. No purchase is necessary. And your chances of winning are good because this derby is limited to the West Coast. So come in now and sign up in your Texaco dealer's big vacation derby. And if you're a lucky winner, they'll send you packing to beautiful Hawaii to enjoy that surf.
Another finalist in KHJ's birthday firebird contest. Right, congratulations to Diane Shapiro of Van Nuys. Diane sends the birthday card in basic blue and says, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, dear KHJ, happy birthday to you, double exclamation point. You open it up and many, many more. And then she has she's drawn a little cutout thing of a bird with sequins on its tail's feather, and she says, is this a Firebird. No, it's more like an ostrich, Diana, but it's the thought, right, huh? And I love KHJ and the Monkees, and I'm 13 and a half, and the car will be for my mother. A good choice, Diane, because it is a mother-type car. And since you are a monkey lover, don't forget to listen to the Monkey Man, Robert W., Friday morning, because he's got all the details about the big monkey concert happening at the Boss Bowl cleanup. Every hour, another chance for you to win the Boss Firebird 400 convertible. Send your handmade KHJ birthday card to Birthday, Box 38911, Hollywood.
93 KHJ. This vast and troubled world, we sometimes lose.
Can I say the happenings that I got with them? Where it's at 522 KHJ Birthday Firebirds Time for the Real Don Steele Show.
Leslie Gore does some talking.
Do you want to know what we did last night? Nothing, just nothing at all. Didn't even go to the picture show. Do you want to know what we did last night? Nothing, just nothing at all. We just sat around, had a coke downtown, that's all. That's all.
Hey, save the day at Thrifty. 59-cent Crest toothpaste, large size, only 39 cents at all Thrifty drugstores.
Real Don Steele, 93 KHJ.
Boss Radio presenting Humble Harve with a sneak preview of the all-new Big Boss 30 tonight at 6. Don't miss it, Marcia Strassman. Flower Children, Marcia Strassman, 526 KHJ Birthday Firebird Time with the Real Don Steele Show. Horn me, Marvy.
A driving tip from Shell.
Your car may be losing up to 15% of its power because of spark plug misfire. Here's an easy spark plug test you can make yourself, courtesy of your local Shell dealer.
Next time you're behind the wheel, pick out a nice, long, straight upgrade. Make sure the road is clear, then accelerate wide open, right up to the legal speed limit. See if your car picks up speed smoothly. If it seems to stumble as it gathers speed, or you feel your engine hesitate, you may have spark plug misfire.
See your Shell dealer. He'll replace worn and misfiring spark plugs and recommend that you use Super Shell gasoline. Super Shell contains famous TCP additive to fight spark plug misfire. TCP can actually double the life of your spark plugs. So keep your plugs in shape with Super Shell. Visit your local Shell dealer. At Shell, service is our business.
KHJ weather.
Low overcast tonight, low around 55. Becoming mostly sunny by tomorrow afternoon with a high near 65. No smog, currently 68 in the basin, baby.
Time magazine calls the endless summer a dazzling ode to sun, sand, and surf. See The Endless Summer in color by Bruce Brown.
Right, see the Endless Summer now playing at the 4-Star Theater, Wilshire and La Brea. What's happening at Greenwich Mean?
It's time. 93 KHJ Golden.
Alvin Cash. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the Real Don Steele Show from the Much More Music Station.
KHJ Los Angeles.
5:30 in Los Angeles.
And away go troubles down the drain.
Roto-Rooter. Your Roto-Rooter service is listed in the white pages of your telephone book. Sing the song for me.
Roto-Rooter, that's the name. And away go troubles down the drain.
Roto-Rooter Tumwater. Electric Roto-Rooter Tumwater Fun Machine. Delgado Tumwater.
Why brew a best-selling beer like Olympia in a little town like Tumwater, Washington? Because it's the water of Tumwater that makes Olympia a really good beer. Next time, ask for Oli, the small town beer that made good.
Olivia Brewing Company, Tumwater, Washington.
Real Don Steele, 93 KHJ.
Boss Radio proudly presents Humble Heart tonight with a sneak preview of the all-new Big Boss 30, the Parade Sunshine Girl. Sunshine Girl, the Parade of the Boss 30, 5:35 KHJ. Happy birthday time for the Real Don Steele Show.
Right Cola, the one with the wonderful taste of real old-time cola. Diet Right Cola.
Richard, pour me a glass of the one with the wonderful taste.
Sorry, miss. All we have left is the one with the pretty good taste.
No.
Unless you want the one with the not too bad taste.
No, I just want the one with the wonderful taste. Diet Right.
Diet Right Cola. Diet Right Cola.
Pace setter. Camaro. Lowest, heaviest, widest Sportster of its price, with special sales savings on specially powered and equipped models during the Camaro Pace Setter sale. Your Chevrolet dealer can give you special, popular options and equipment at sure savings. Sales savings on special Chevy half-ton fleet-side pickups, too, at your Chevrolet dealers.
The Camaro Pace Setter sale is now. KHJ, Boss Hit Down.
The Who. Happy Jack.
Happy Jack wasn't so happy.
It's 20 minutes to 4:06. This is Marv Howard, KHJ 2020 News. An aircraft worker reportedly under the influence of LSD has been arrested following a car wreck in which a Playa del Rey woman and her 9-year-old daughter were hurt. Mrs. Ignacia Pena and Cynthia Marie Pena are both in fair condition. The suspect, 29-year-old Gene Preby, was slightly hurt and has been booked. He told hospital officials he had taken LSD, was still feeling its effects, and didn't recall the accident. The police report says he was going about 80 miles an hour on Manchester when he hit two cars. Officers found Preby at a nearby gas station, and he began a fight when the lawmen tried to get him back to the accident scene. Cal Coeds ordered out of Spain following furor over anti-Vietnam War activity. An exclusive interview with one of those girls next, and Danny Baxter Sports upcoming on KHJ 2020 News.
Bonds and shopping bank where extras are yours. No extra cost, no extra cost. A little extra quality, a little extra care. And Bonds and shopping bank, the extras are there.
Almost everyone agrees that the day when money grew on trees is over, but the day when money grows on meat and potatoes may be just around the corner, or even already here. Right now, there are some discount markets where the price of meat and potatoes and everything else is nice and low, but the quality may not be as high as you like. And there are specialty markets where the quality is very fancy, but so are the prices. What we really need is the best of both. The quality of the specialty market and the prices of the discount market, a place where savings can grow on each quality meat and potato and apple and pie you buy. A place that offers extra care and quality and values. And doesn't all this sound an awful lot like Bonds and Shopping Bag? KHJ News talked exclusively today to one of the two University of California co-eds ordered deported from Spain for their anti-Vietnam War activity involving the burning of a U.S. flag. Details on what she had to say now from J. Paul Huddleston.
The anti-war rally took place on the campus of the University of Madrid last Friday, and 6 American flags were burned in all. Being deported by the Spanish government are Karen Wynn of Walnut Creek and Roberta Alexander of Los Angeles. In an exclusive transatlantic telephone interview with KHJ News today, Miss Alexander denied being involved in the uproar and flag-burning incidents. We asked her then how the deportation proceedings got started.
I really don't know. It's at this point, it's really just a bunch of rumors. We simply began organizing a small group of American students, and only of American students, to show that we protested the war in Vietnam and that we were against the war in Vietnam.
She went on to say she had proof that she was not involved in the incidents and that she had been told she was being deported due to a letter against the U.S. position in Southeast Asia that she wrote to a French newspaper and appearing at the rally that later was termed illegal.
I have done no wrong whatsoever. I feel that I have ported myself very well. I think that what I have done, the only thing I have possibly done, and I am the only one that has done anything to be kicked out of the country, and that is I spoke at an illegal assembly. I did not realize at the time it was an illegal assembly. All indications that it was that it was perfectly legal.
The two co-eds are flying to Paris tonight, all en route back to the United States. This is J. Paul Huddleston reporting for 2020 News.
In Van Nuys, injuries this afternoon to a couple of flyers at the airport. KHJ's mobile man Bill Brown has that story.
Two men were slightly injured when the plane they were flying flipped over at Van Nuys Airport. The pilot, Harry Fenn, said the engine cowling came loose as he was taking off, forcing him to attempt a belly landing in an emergency zone, the field's south side. The plane touched down all right, but flipped over when it hit the ground. As Fenn and a flight instructor aboard, William Black, climbed out of the wreckage. They were treated for minor bruises, but the plane was totally demolished. This is Bill Brown for 2020 News.
In the crime file, a shotgun-toting robber held up a B of A branch in Northridge on Reseda Boulevard this afternoon and fled with over $4,000. He threatened several customers by yelling, "Don't anybody move, or I'll blow your head off," just like in the movies. On the KHJ court beat, the prosecution in the Phil Watson bribery and conspiracy trial has rested its case. The defense begins tomorrow. Art Kevin has testimony highlights.
A soft-spoken lady bank operations manager who had to be continually reminded to keep her voice up led off the day in the bribery conspiracy trial of County Assessor Philip E. Watson. Miss Nola Fulcher verified various checks and accounts made out in the names of Robert Gold and Pete Summers. Summers is alleged to have loaned Watson campaign funds. Watson says he thought the loan was a personal one. The trail is then alleged by the state to lead back to the J.J. Newberry Company, whom they say advanced $15,000 to attorney Robert Gold in exchange for Watson waiving 2 years of assessments, totaling $351,000 in taxes. Art Kevin for 2020 News.
In the city council chambers, the lawmakers approved a new ordinance requiring registration of all lobbyists who try to influence city legislation. The vote 11-3, and Councilman Mills said he felt it was an unconstitutional law. To this, Councilman Bernardi replied.
Well, there may be sections of it that could conceivably be declared unconstitutional, and this is why we incorporated a severability clause. This means that we're ordinarily without that clause. If the ordinance were taken to court, the court, if they found a certain section of it unconstitutional, would throw out the whole ordinance. But in this particular case, they would then only eliminate that portion that would be declared unconstitutional, and we would still have a lobbyist registration ordinance.
KHJ headlines by Dateline. Saigon, U.S. Marines captured a third strategic hill just south of Vietnam's DMZ. The White House, President Johnson signed into law a measure extending from 10 to 30 days the time a man can appeal his draft classification. Seoul, President Park Chung-hee appears headed for re-election in the Republic of Korea.
KHJ, Danny Baxter, Sports. Well, the latest to KHJ Sports from Churchill Downs, Kentucky. Authorities there say they expect a full-scale laydown on the track on Kentucky Derby Day Saturday by those involved in the open house law protest. That's Saturday. We'll have more on that later on tonight. Now, in spite of the fact that I've been putting the blast on the Los Angeles Dodgers for a couple of trades made the past year, involving, of course, Tommy Davis and Maury Wills, and also predict a dismal end to a losing season for them this year, there's no doubt they have a great organization. Listen to what Dick Williams of the Boston Red Sox, and he has that club scrapping and hustling in the early play of the American League. Listen to what he has to say about the Dodgers.
Well, after growing up in the Dodger organization where you had to put out to the best of your ability, otherwise you weren't around too long, I learned a little baseball and the correct way to play it there. And the word's been passed around, I think, to the other ball players that didn't know us and what we were like. And we set down a set of rules that we wanted followed, and they've been followed, that's all.
That's all. The Dodger way, and it's beginning to catch on in the big league. So, though I've predicted a low finish for Los Angeles in 1967, I had also predicted pennant-winning years in 1965, 1966 for the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodger way, making it. That's sports this afternoon the way I see it. Danny Baxter, KHJ 2020 News.
Semolina is the pure protein heart of durum wheat. Semolina is a lot more expensive than flour. Semolina keeps spaghetti from getting mushy. Semolina is what makes spaghetti spaghetti. La Rosa may be the only company in America that uses 100% semolina 100% of the time. Does that make La Rosa the only spaghetti in America?
Shop for La Rosa products at your Vons and Shopping Bag Market. If you could be the meat buyer for your supermarket, chances are you'd go to the packing house, look at nothing less than USDA choice beef, and pick only the top 10% of that. Just like Vons and Shopping Bag does with its own Table King meat.
KHJ weather.
Just ahead of much more music and the Real Don Steele. Look for overnight overcast, a low 55, sunny tomorrow and Friday, high near 65. Here in Hollywood now, 62 degrees. This is Marv Howard.
93 KHJ.
Supreme's the happening at the Boss 3550 KHJ birthday firebird time of the Real Don Steele Show.
Did you know that most of the world's racing cars use STP oil treatment, and that STP oil treatment is used in millions and millions of passenger cars just like yours? Here's why. It's simple. An engine is an engine, and it needs the kind of protection only STP oil treatment can give, whether it's a $50,000 racing engine or the motor in your family car. I should know. I'm Sid Collins, voice of the Indianapolis 500 for 20 years. Men whose lives and livelihoods depend on their cars and their engines know how STP oil treatment works. But that's not important to you. All you want to know is that it does work, and we guarantee that it does. If you aren't satisfied that STP oil treatment makes your car, new or old, run smoother, quieter, longer, we'll give you your money back. Ask for STP oil treatment next time you need oil and every time you change oil at gas stations everywhere. That's STP oil treatment, one of the scientifically tested products from STP.
Sophia Loren just can't fill Marlon Brando's shoes. But you should see what she does to his pajamas. In a Countess from Hong Kong, in Technicolor, the new Charles Chaplin film.
Yes, second feature at all drive-ins and most theaters. Gambit, Countess from Hong Kong from Universal Pictures.
The Real Don Steele, 93 KHJ.
Boss Radio presenting minutes from right now. Humble Harve with his bag of sounds and a sneak preview of the all-new Big Boss 30 survey. I think we're alone now, sweetie. Girl, chick, certainly. Tommy James of the Sean Hills of the Boss 30 at 553. KHJ birthday firebird time here on the Real Don Steele Show. If you're like me, gang, you've just about had it with getting things serviced, right? But nobody's going to solve our service problems overnight. Of course not. But when it comes to automobile service, Ford and Lincoln Mercury dealers sure have the right idea. Did you know Ford Motor Company is running a continuing full-time service training school? In the last year, they've trained 784 dealer mechanics just for the Los Angeles area alone. Now, next time you stop at your Ford or Lincoln Mercury dealer, you just may see some of this new talent, lots of it. Now, these aren't just mechanics, they're technicians trained to work with the electronic equipment that 9 out of 10 Ford and Lincoln Mercury dealers in the metropolitan Los Angeles area are now using. Now, what it adds up to is this. Someday, we probably won't have a problem getting anything serviced. And as far as Los Angeles is concerned, someday just got a bit closer in service, too. Ford has a better idea. Ooh-wee.
It's true. KHJ presents the Monkees in concert at the Hollywood Bowl. Details Friday morning on Boss Radio.
93 KHJ. KHJ,
557 KHJ birthday firebird time at the bottom of the Real Don Steele Show. Humble Harvest next with a sneak review of the all-new Big Boss 30. Want to congratulate my firebird finalists like Greg Dombrowski and Barry Rosen and Diane Shapiro, and I will take everybody tomorrow at 3 o'clock.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Humble Harve Show.
KHJ, Los Angeles.
6 o'clock in Big Boss saying it is Humble Harve on the brand new Boss 30 night. Here comes the sound of number 30.